catch myself turning down the hall to tell you something small about my day. Then the silence hits like a physical wall, and the words just dissolve and drift away. Your keys are on the counter where you left them last. I haven't moved the chair beside the door. I'm living in a present built entirely of past, staring at the shadows on the floor. Now I'm just a ghost in the heart of what we were, walking through the rooms where you used to be. Every corner is a blur of him and her, and the person that you took away from me. I'm haunting our memories, cold and alone, in a house that's forgotten the feeling of home. Just a ghost in the hall, waiting for a sound of a love that's been buried in the ground. The coffee's getting cold in a single mug. I forgot how to breathe for only one. I'm still reaching out for a phantom hug underneath the pale and hollow sun. I see your reflection in the window pane, but when I turn to look, the glass is clear. I'm calling out a name that only tastes like rain to a heart that isn't here to hear. Now I'm just a ghost in the hall of what we were, walking through the rooms where you used to be. Every corner is a blur of him and her, and the person that you took away from me. I'm haunting our memories, cold and alone, in a house that's forgotten the feeling of home. Just a ghost in the hall, waiting for a sound of a love that's been buried in the ground. Did you take the light when you closed the door, or did I just forget how to see? I don't know how to be me anymore without the you that used to be we. I'm flickering out, I'm fading to gray, just a whisper the wind carries away. Waiting for the floorboards to creak, waiting for the words you didn't speak. Just a ghost in the hall, watching the leaves fall, watching it all fade to nothing. I'm staring at the table where we used to sit. Trace the rain stain from your coffee cup. I try to fix the picture frame, the one we hit, but the glass is gone and I can't pick it up. I'm checking all the drawers for a trace of you, a silver ring, a receipt from the shore. But the more I find, the less I know it's true, and I don't recognize this room anymore. I'm just a puzzle with the missing pieces, a hollow frame of a man you used to know. Every memory of you just increases the distance that I have left to go. I'm reaching for the parts you took away, searching for the words I didn't say. I'm a map with no road, a story half told, just a heart full of holes turning cold. Got an echo since you took your clothes. There's a space on the bed where you used to sleep. I'm learning how a garden dies when nothing grows, and how a promise is a debt you cannot keep it. I see a flash of red and think I see your car, but it's just another stranger passing by. I'm wishing on a dead and falling star, asking how and when and why. You were the rhythm, I was just the beat. You were the summer, I was just the heat. Now the seasons have stalled and the music has died, and I'm just the wreckage left by the tide. I'm just a puzzle with the missing pieces, a hollow frame of a man you used to know. Every memory of you just increases the distance that I have left to go. I'm reaching for the parts you took away, searching for the words I didn't say. I'm a map with no road, a story half told, just a heart full of holes turning cold. One piece missing, that was your smile. Another piece gone, we haven't talked in a while. I'm looking on the floor, I'm looking through the cracks, but I don't think I'm ever getting my pieces back. No, I'm never getting my pieces back. No, I'm never getting them back. Just a heart full of holes, just a heart. I found your scent on an old denim jacket, tucked in the back of the spare bedroom door. The silence in here, I just can't seem to hack it. It's louder than any storm was before. The ending you left on your side of the pillow is smoothing out slowly, day after day, like the weeping branches of our backyard willow. Everything beautiful is bending away. Now I'm just living in the traces of you, the ghost of your laughter, the ghost of your shoes, the dust on the bookshelf where your favorite used to be is all that's left of the you inside me. I'm tracing the outlines, I'm walking the line between what was yours and what's finally mine. But the house is too quiet and the sky is too blue, when all I have left are these traces of you. There's a smudge on the mirror from where you were singing. A half-finished book with a dog-eared page. The phone on the hook, it has stopped its ringing. And I feel like a bird in an open door cage. I see your handwriting on a grocery list. Don't forget lemons, well I forgot how to breathe. It's the mundane things that I never thought I'd miss that are making it harder for me to let you leave. They say time is a river that washes us clean, but I'm clinging to rocks in the middle of the stream. I don't wanna heal if it means I forget the way that we loved and the way that we met. Now I'm just living in the traces of you, the ghost of your laughter, the ghost of your shoes, the dust on the bookshelf where your favorite used to be is all that's left of the you inside me. I'm tracing the outlines, I'm walking the line between what was yours and what's finally mine. But the house is too quiet and the sky is too blue when all I have left are these traces of you. Fingerprints on the window, a hairpin on the floor, the shadow of your shadow by the handle of the door. I'm keeping the pieces, I'm holding the glue, just trying to survive on these traces of you. Traces of you. Just these traces of you. The piano bench is cold against my skin. The sheet music is yellowed at the edge. I don't know where the silence ends and I begin. I'm standing on the precipice, the ledge. We wrote a symphony in the key of us, with crescendos that could break a summer sky. But the strings have turned to silver-coated rust, and I'm left here with the melody gone dry. I remember how your hands would find the chords, bridging every gap between our souls. Now I'm stumbling over sharp and jagged words, falling into all the empty holes. The metronome is ticking like a bomb, counting down the seconds of the then. The air is heavy, suffocating calm, because I know I'll never play with you again. I'm just holding on to the last note we played, letting it echo in this hollow, dark room, watching the colors of our harmony fade into the shadows in the scent of your perfume. It's a vibration that's dying away, a ghost of a sound from a different day. The song is over, the curtains have closed, but I'm still here, broken and exposed, holding the last note. There's no encore for a heart that's been I'm sitting in the dark waiting for the dawn, but the air is still, the room is quiet, and the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. The last note. Took the photos down on Tuesday night, the ones of us in Paris in the rain. But the wallpaper is faded, a ghostly shade of white, where the memories used to hide the pain. Now there's just a row of nails against the wall, like tiny silver thorns that draw the grief. I thought that taking them would make me feel small, but the emptiness provides no real relief. The glass is stacked and leaning by the bed, reflecting back a room I don't belong in. I'm replaying every word you ever said, looking for the place the cracks began. There's a rectangular shadow on the pane, a map of where your smile used to hang. Now the color of our life is getting faint, and I'm vibrating from the door you slammed. The soul of you. Should I fill them up with landscapes? Should I find a different face? Or just leave the holes inside the wood as a tribute to this place? Because a picture is a moment, frozen perfectly in time. But I'm the one who's melting in this house of silent cry. Now I'm surrounded by these empty frames, windows looking out on nothing at all. I'm still whispering a list of to the hollow spaces lining the hall. It's the outline of a love that didn't last, the hollow shape of a beautiful past. I got the borders, but I've lost the view. I'm just an empty frame without the soul of you. Nothing but the wood and the wire, nothing but the ash of the fire. Just a square of dust, just a hinge of rust. I'm staring at the wall, waiting for the rest of it to fall. Empty frames, just empty frames. Slowly, with the final breath, and a heart that still carries your name. I walk past the crates in the corner today, the ones we spent years filling up. I almost reached out to brush the gray away, and I remember we both giving up. The needle is resting, the power is off. turntable's frozen in time. The silence is heavy, it's dry like a cough, and moving on feels like a crime. I see that old jazz album you loved to play when the kitchen was filled with the steam. Now it sits under layers of neglect and decay, like the ghost of a half-finished dream. I used to know every scratch, every skip, every pop in the vinyl we'd hear. But now there's a film where the music would slip, and I haven't touched them in a year. Now there's dust on your records and ice in my chest. The songs that we live by are laid down to rest. I can't find the courage to let the wheels spin, to hear your favorite melody begin. It's a graveyard of rhythm, a museum of sound, where the best parts of us are just waiting to be found. But I leave them alone, let the velvet turn gray, because the music just hurts since you went away. If I wiped off the surface, would I see your face, or just a reflection of this empty space? The grooves are still there, deep in the black, but there's no volume dial that can bring you back. No, there's no song that can bring you back. Now there's dust on your records and ice in my chest. The songs that we live by are laid down to rest. I can't find the courage to let the wheels spin, to hear your favorite melody begin. It's a graveyard of rhythm, a museum of sound, where the best parts of us are just waiting to be found. But I leave them alone, let the velvet turn gray, because the music just hurts since you went away. Side A is over, side B is a blur. I'm losing the memory of who we both were. Let the dust settle down, let the room lose its light. I'm giving up the ghost of the music tonight. Just dust on your records, just dust. The mailbox is stuffed with the flyers and bills, but the letters from you never came. The house is a fever that gives me the chills, while the walls try to whisper your name. I'm walking through rooms that are perfectly still, like a museum of things we once owned. I've got plenty of space and time I can kill, but I've never felt quite this alone. The garden is tangled, the roses have died since you took the sun when you left. There's nowhere for all of this longing to hide in a soul that is hollowed by theft. I'm checking the locks and I'm turning the lights, doing laps in a life built for two. But the days are just shadows of long, lonely nights, and the mirror is missing the view. Now space you inhabit. When the person who filled it is gone, is there a hand I can reach for and grab it before I am lost in the dawn? Because the silence is settling deep in the floor, and I can't find the key to that old wooden door. Now we're just vacant hearts in a crowded world, living in the wreckage where the flags are furled. The lease is up on the love that we knew, and I'm just a tenant of the memory of you. There's a for sale sign on the dreams that we made, and I'm watching the colors start to flicker and fade. Yeah, it's a lonely art, being vacant hearts, waiting for the part where the healing starts. Rooms for rent inside my chest, but no one ever comes to be. I guess it's just an empty space. It's just an echo of your face, vacant, so vacant. So I'm just waiting for the lights to go out. Silent. The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying every word, everything we never said. The clock on the wall is the only thing moving, while I'm losing the ghost of the life we were choosing. I still reach for your hand when the shadows get long, but the silence is loud and the rhythm is wrong. And I'm caught in the middle of a world moving on, in the space left behind now that you're really gone. It's a quiet collision, a slow motion fall, like a photograph hanging on a crumbling wall. The seasons are changing, but I'm just a ghost, holding the version of you I love most. It's a heartbeat of static, a prayer in the ocean, just stillness in motion. I see you in windows, in the blur of the cars, underneath all the streetlights that swallow the stars. They say time is a healer, that the tide's gonna turn, but I'm standing still while the bridges all burn. I'm a map with no city, a song with no key, just wondering if you're ever frozen like me. They tell me to breathe, they tell me to run, but how do I walk toward a darkening sun? If I take a step, then the memory fades, and I'm terrified of the light and the debt I haven't paid. So I'll stay right here where the air doesn't move, in the hollowed out ache of this permanent groove. 'Cause I'm caught in the middle of a world moving on, in the space left behind now that you're really gone. It's a quiet collision, a slow motion fall, like a photograph hanging on a crumbling wall. The seasons are changing, but I'm just a ghost, holding the version of you I love most. still sleep on the left, leaving space for your ghost. In the house that we built, it's the silence I hate most. I reach out in the dark when I'm drifting away, but the sheets are as cold as a frozen over lake. The indent in the pillow is starting to fade, just like every promise that we ever made. And oh, it's a desert on your side of the bed, 1,000 I love yous I should've just said. Now I'm tracing the shadows where you used to lie, counting the reasons we said our goodbye. The hardest part isn't the heart that you tore, it's the half of the mattress that's yours anymore. I found your old t-shirt in the back of the drawer. Doesn't smell like your perfume, not much anymore. Just dust in the distance of a year and a day since you packed up the sunlight and moved far away. Now I wake up at 3 and I turn to the right, but there's nothing but echoes in the hollow of night. They say that time heals, but time is a thief. It steals all the joy and it leaves all the grief. I'd give up the world just to hear how you breathe, to feel the floor shake when you're getting ready to leave. But the covers are straight and the wrinkles are gone, and I'm still here waiting for a different dawn. Yeah, it's a desert on your side of the bed, 1,000 I love yous I should've just said. Now I'm tracing the shadows where you used to lie, counting the reasons we said our goodbye. The hardest part isn't the heart that you tore, it's the half of the mattress that's yours anymore. So I'll stay on my side and I'll stare at the wall, listening for footsteps that don't come at all. Sleep well, my darling, wherever you are, while I'm holding the space for a ghost and a scar on your side of the bed, just your side of the bed. I'm standing where the meadow meets the gray, watching pieces of us simply drift away. I try to catch the words before they hit the ground, but silence is the only thing that's left around. The willow tree is weeping, leaning toward the creek, mirroring the tears that find the hollow of my cheek. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, just grasping at the cold and empty air. And every time the autumn leaves begin to spin, I swear I hear your spirit creeping in. Now you're just whispers in the wind, soft and low, echoes of a love I wasn't ready to let go. I'm listening for your name in the rushing of the rain, trying to find a melody to muffle out the pain, but the breeze just sighs and carries on again and taking colors, bright and gold. Now the stories that we started go untold. I see you in the tall grass when the shadows start to grow. A ghost of a feeling from a lifetime ago. I'm haunted by the almost and the could have been. Tracing out your outline where the forest begins. Is that you calling from the canyon floor? Or just a hinges creaking on a memory's door? I trade my tomorrow for one yesterday before the heavy gales blew your heart away. Now you're just whispers in the wind, soft and low, echoes of a love I wasn't ready to let go. I'm listening for your name in the rushing of the rain, trying to find a melody to muffle out the pain, but the breeze just sighs and carries on again and leaves me with the whispers in the wind. So I'll keep my windows open through the night, waiting for a murmur in the fading light. Tell me where you went, tell me where you've been. I'm lost inside the whispers, just whispers in the wind. Fading, can you hear me in the wind? I still catch myself turning down the hall to tell you something small about my day. Then the silence hits like a physical wall, and the words just dissolve and drift away. Your keys are on the counter where you left them last. I haven't moved the chair beside the door. I'm living in a present built entirely of past, staring at the shadows on the floor. Now I'm just a ghost in the hall of what we were, walking through the rooms where you used to be. Every corner is a blur of him and her, and the person that you took away from me. I'm haunting all memories, cold and alone, in a house that's forgotten the feeling of home. Just a ghost in the hall, waiting for a sound of a love that's been buried in the ground. The coffee's getting cold in a single mug. I forgot how to breathe for only one. I'm still reaching out for a phantom hug underneath the pale and hollow sun. I see your reflection in the window pane, but when I turn to look, the glass is clear. I'm calling out a name that only tastes like rain to a heart that isn't here to hear. Now I'm just a ghost in the hall of what we were, walking through the rooms where you used to be. Every corner is a blur of him and her, and the person that you took away from me. I'm haunting our memories, cold and alone, in a house that's forgotten the feeling of home. Just a ghost in the hall, waiting for the sound of a love that's been buried in the ground. Did you take the light when you closed the door, or did I just forget how to see? I don't know how to be me anymore without the you that used to be me. I'm flickering out, I'm fading to gray, just a whisper the wind carries away. trace the ring stain from your coffee cup. I try to fix the picture frame, the one we hit, but the glass is gone and I can't pick it up. I'm checking all the drawers for a trace of you, a silver ring or a receipt from the shore. But the more I find, the less I know what's true, and I don't recognize this room anymore. I'm just a puzzle with the missing pieces, a hollow frame of a man you used to know. Every memory of you just increases the distance that I have left to go. I'm reaching for the parts you took away, searching for the words I didn't say. I'm a map with no road, a story half told, just a heart full of holes turning cold. The closet's got an echo since you took your clothes. There's a space on the bed where you used to sleep. I'm learning how a garden dies when nothing grows, and now a promise is a debt you cannot keep. I see a flash of red and think I see a car, but it's just another stranger passing by. I'm wishing on a dead and falling star, asking how and when and why. You were the rhythm, I was just the beat. You were the summer, I was just the heat. Now the seasons have stalled and the music has died, and I'm just the wreckage left by the tide. I'm just a puzzle with the missing pieces, a hollow frame of a man you used to know. Every memory of you just increases the distance that I have left to go. I'm reaching for the parts you took away, searching for the words I didn't say. I'm a map with no road, a story half told, just a heart full of holes turning cold. One piece missing, that was your smile. Another piece gone, we haven't talked in a while. I'm looking on the floor, I'm looking through the cracks, but I don't think I'm ever getting my pieces back now. No, I'm never getting them back. Just a heart full of holes. Just a heart. I found you sitting on an old denim jacket, tucked in the back of the spare bedroom door. The silence in here, I just can't seem to hack it. It's louder than any storm was before. The ending you left on your side of the pillow is smoothing out slowly, day after day, like the weeping branches of our backyard willow. Everything beautiful is bending away. Now I'm just living in the traces of you, the ghost of your laughter, the ghost of your shoes, the dust on the bookshelf where your favorite used to be is all that's left of the you inside me. I'm tracing the outlines, I'm walking the line between what was yours and what's finally of you. There's a smudge on the mirror from where you were singing, a half-finished book with a dog-eared page. The phone on the hook, it has stopped its ringing, and I feel like a bird in an open-door cage. I see your handwriting on a grocery list. Don't forget lemons, well I forgot how to breathe. It's the mundane things that I never thought I'd miss that are making it harder for me to let you leave. They say time is a river that washes us clean, but I'm clinging to rocks in the middle of the stream. I don't wanna heal if it means I forget the way that we loved and the way that we met. Now I'm just living in the traces of you, the ghost of your laughter, the ghost of your shoes, the dust on the bookshelf where your favorite used to be is all that's left of you inside me. I'm tracing the outlines, I'm walking the line between what was yours and what's finally mine. But the house is too quiet and the sky is too blue, when all I have left are these traces of you. Fingerprints on the window, a hairpin on the floor, the shadow of your shadow by the handle of the door. I'm keeping the pieces, I'm holding the glue, just trying to survive on these traces of you. Just these traces of you. The piano bench is cold against my skin. The sheet music is yellowed at the edge. I don't know where the silence ends and I begin. I'm standing on the precipice, the ledge. We wrote a symphony in the key of us, with crescendos that could break a summer sky. But the strings have turned to silver-coated rust, and I'm left here with the melody gone dry. I remember how your hands would find the chords, bridging every gap between our souls. Now I'm stumbling over sharp and jagged words, falling into all the empty holes. The metronome is ticking like a bomb, counting down the seconds of the then. The air is heavy, suffocating calm, because I know I'll never play with you again. I'm just holding on to the last note we played, letting it echo in this hollow dark room, watching the colors of our harmony fade into the shadows and the scent of your perfume. It's a vibration that's dying away, a ghost of a sound from a different day. The song is over, the curtains have closed, but I'm still here, broken and exposed, holding the last note. There's no encore for a heart that's been torn, no applause for the way that I'm worn. I'm pressing the keys, but no sound comes out, just a whisper of grief and a scream of a doubt. The music was you, it was always just you. I'm just holding on to the last note we played, letting it echo in this hollow dark room. The song is over, the curtains are closed, but I'm still here, broken and exposed, holding the last note. The room is quiet and the silence is the loudest thing I've ever heard. The last note. I took the photos down on Tuesday night, the ones of us in Paris in the rain. But the wallpaper is faded, a ghostly shade of white, where the memories used to hide the pain. Now there's just a row of nails against the wall, like tiny silver thorns that draw the green. I thought that taking them would make me feel small, but the emptiness provides no real relief. The glass is stacked and leaning in by the bed, reflecting back a room I don't belong in. I'm replaying every word you ever said, looking for the place the cracks began. There's a rectangular shadow, smile used to hang. Now the color of a life is getting faint, and I'm vibrating from the door you slammed. Now I'm surrounded by these empty frames, windows looking out on nothing at all. I'm still whispering a list of our names to the hollow spaces lining the hall. The outline of a love that didn't last, the hollow shape of a beautiful past. I've got the borders, but I've lost the view. I'm just an empty frame without the soul of you. Should I fill them up with landscapes? Should I find a different face? Or just leave the holes inside the wood as a tribute to this place? Because a picture is a moment frozen perfectly in time, but I'm the one who's melting in this house of silent crime. Now I'm surrounded by these empty frames, windows looking out on nothing at all. I'm still whispering a list of our names to the hollow spaces lining the hall. It's the outline of a love that didn't last, the hollow shape of a beautiful past. I've got the borders, but I've lost the view. I'm just an empty frame without the soul of you. Nothing but the wood and the wire, nothing but the ash of the fire. Just a square of dust, just a hinge of rust. I'm staring at the wall, waiting for the rest of it to fall. Empty frames, just empty frames. Final breath and a heart that still carries your name. I walk past the crates in the corner today, the ones we spent years filling up. I almost just reached out to brush the gray away. Then I remember we both given up. The needle is resting, the power is off. The turntable's frozen in time. The silence is heavy, it's dry like a cough. And moving on feels like a crime. I see that old jazz album you love to play when the kitchen was filled with the steam. Now it sits under layers of neglect and decay, like the ghost of a half-finished dream. I used to know every scratch, every skip, every pop in the vinyl we'd hear. But now there's a film where the music would slip, and I haven't touched them in a year. Now there's dust on your record and ice in my chest. The songs that we live by are laid down to rest. I can't find the courage to let the wheels spin, to hear your favorite melody begin. It's a graveyard of rhythm, a museum of sound, where the best parts of us are just waiting to be found. But I leave them alone, let the velvet turn gray, because the music just hurts since you went away. If I wiped off the surface, would I see your face, or just a reflection of this empty space? The grooves are still there, deep in the black, but there's no volume dial that can bring you back. No, there's no song that can bring you back. Now there's dust on your records and ice in my chest. The songs that we live by are laid down to rest. I can't find the courage to let the wheels spin, to hear your favorite melody begin. It's a graveyard of rhythm, a museum of sound, where the best parts of us are just waiting to be found. But I leave them alone, let the velvet turn gray, because the music just hurts since you went away. Side A is over, side B is a blur. I'm losing the memory of who we both were. Let the dust settle down, let the room lose its light. I'm giving up the ghost of the music tonight. Just dust on your records, just dust on your records, just dust on your records, just dust on your records. The mailbox is stuffed with the flyers and bills, but the letters from you never came. The house is a fever that gives me the chills. while the walls try to whisper your name. I'm walking through rooms that are perfectly still, like a museum of things we once owned. I got plenty of space and time I can kill, but I've never felt quite this alone. The garden is tangled, the roses have died since you took the sun. When you left, there's nowhere for all of this longing to hide. In a soul that is hollowed by theft, I'm checking the locks and I'm turning the lights, doing laps in a life built for two. But the days are just shadows of long, lonely nights, and the mirror is missing the view. Now we're just vacant hearts in a crowded world, living in the wreckage where the flags are furled. The lease is up on the love that we knew, and I'm just a tenant of the memory of you. There's a for sale sign on the dreams that we made, and I'm watching the colors start to flicker and fade. Yeah, it's a lonely art, being vacant hearts, waiting for the part where the healing starts. Is there a word for the space you inhabit when the person who filled it is gone? Is there a hand I can reach for and grab it before I am lost in the dawn? Because the silence is settling deep in the floor, and I can't find the key to that old wooden door. Yours is a fair with its vacant heart, place where the flags are vacant. There's a for sale sign on the dreams that we made, and I'm watching the colors start to flicker and fade. Yeah, it's a lonely art, being vacant hearts, waiting for the part where the healing starts. Rooms for rent inside my chest, but no one ever comes to be a guest. It's just an empty space, it's just an echo of your face. Vacant, so vacant. Slowly, I'm just waiting for the light to go out. I'm just waiting for the lights to go The coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed. I'm replaying every word, everything we never said. The clock on the wall is the only thing moving, while I'm losing the ghost of the life we would choose. And I still reach for your hand when the shadows get long, but the silence is loud and the rhythm is wrong. And I'm caught in the middle of a world moving on in the space left behind. cold out ache of this permanent groove. 'Cause I'm caught in the middle of a world moving on, in a space left behind now that you're really gone. It's a quiet collision, a slow motion fall, like a photograph hanging on a crumbling wall. The seasons are changing, but I'm just a ghost, holding the version of you I love most. It's a heartbeat of static, a prayer in the ocean, just stillness in motion. The world keeps spinning, fast and blue, but I'm still standing, still waiting, still breaking the stillness of you. Just stillness in motion. I still sleep on the left, leaving space for your ghost. In the house that we built, it's the silence I hate most. I reach out in the dark when I'm drifting awake, but the sheets are as cold as a frozen overlay. The indents in the pillow starting to fade, just like every promise that we ever made. And oh, it's a desert on your side of the bed, 1,000 I love yous I should've just said. Now I'm tracing the shadows where you used to lie, counting the reasons we said our goodbye. The hardest part isn't the heart that you tore, it's the half of the mattress that's yours anymore. I found your old t-shirt in the back of the drawer. It doesn't smell like your perfume, not much anymore. Just dust in the distance of a year and a day since you packed up the sunlight and moved far away. Now I wake up at 3 and I turn to the right, but there's nothing but echoes in the hollow of night. They say that time heals, but time is a thief. It steals all the joy and it leaves all the grief. I give up the world just to hear how you breathe, to feel the floor shake when you're getting ready to leave. But the covers are straight and the wrinkles are gone, and I'm still here waiting for a different dawn. Yeah, it's a desert on your side of the bed, 1,000 I love yous I should've just said. Now I'm tracing the shadows where you used to lie, counting the reasons we said our goodbye. The hardest part isn't the heart that you tore, it's the half of the mattress that's yours anymore. So I'll stay on my side and I'll stare at the wall, listening for footsteps that don't come at all. Sleep well, my darling. just your side of the bed. I'm standing where the meadow meets the gray, watching pieces of us simply drift away. I try to catch the words before they hit the ground, but silence is the only thing that's left around. The willow tree is weeping, leaning toward the creek, mirroring the tears that find the hollow of my cheek. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't there, just grasping at the cold and empty air. And every time the autumn leaves begin to spin, I swear I hear your spirit creeping in. Now you're just whispers in the wind, soft and low, echoes of a love I wasn't ready to let go. I'm listening for your name in the rushing of the rain, trying to find a melody to muffle out the pain. But the breeze just sighs and carries on again, and leaves me with a whisper in the wind. You used to speak in colors bright and gold. Now the stories that we started go untold. I see you in the tall grass when the shadows start to grow, a ghost of a feeling from a lifetime ago. I'm haunted by the almost and the could have beens, tracing out your outline where the forest begins. Is that you calling from the canyon floor, or just the hinges creaking on a memory's door? I trade my tomorrow for one yesterday before the heavy gales blew your heart away. Now you're just whispers in the wind, soft and low, echoes of a love I wasn't ready to let go. I'm listening for your name in the rushing of the rain, trying to find a melody to muffle out the pain. But the breeze just sighs and carries on again, and leaves me with the whispers in the wind. So I'll keep my windows open through the night, waiting for a murmur in the fading light. Tell me where you went, tell me where you've been. I'm lost inside the whispers, just whispers in the wind.